Hello, Siegesters, and welcome back to another episode. Now, of course, as you can tell by the title, this episode will be talking about how to make the Flamethrower Mark 1.0. Some of you guys have requested, especially on my Instagram. Now, guys, what you're going to need for this is, first of all, main ingredient, a spray can. No, we are not sponsored by L'Oreal Paris, but it is still a spray can. Now, guys, with this, only thing is if you can see, right there, it's got a hole. So the hole goes through and it comes out the other side. Now, annoying thing with that is when that's getting strapped to our pole, we need to make sure that that is covered so the gas doesn't go backwards. We need the gas to propel forwards. Next thing you need, of course, is a pole. Now, I have a fancy pole here. This is a pole I use regularly. And this is just an old walking stick. Now, I have tons of these when I broke my leg, when my mom's broken her legs, basically everything like that. We get this fairly often. Now, I'm going to show you how to take this apart, what to do, and, well, you'll see the end result. Of course, next thing you need, this is the very simple, ground things to build it and stuff. Tape. Make sure this is strong tape, duct tape, and make sure you can use enough. Now, basically, with this, I just got this at like a hardware store, at Lidl. I don't know if everybody has a Lidl, but we have a Lidl here in the UK, so that's amazing. Now, guys, what you're gonna want to do with this, first of all, this end. There's two little buttons here. Just want to press them, and it should hopefully pull it out. Now with this one's rusty, so it's gonna be annoying on me. But you're supposed to pull it out anyways. Hopefully this end will work. So of course you need both ends to work like that. This is where our gas is going to be. So more or less going to get clipped onto there. It's a bit of a funny shape, but hey, we'll make it work. And it gets clipped onto there pretty much like that. And of course you're supposed to take this end off, but like I said, it's pretty rusty. So that's definitely not going to fucking come out, and I'm not going to waste my time on it. So, hey. Right, first step that you're gonna do, take some duct tape, like so, in your hand. Just take enough. That should be enough. By the way, I'm cutting this all off afterwards because I don't need two flamethrowers. So, you need a long enough piece of tape, sizable, because then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place it just over these holes, like that. Now, you don't want any creases in this at all, otherwise the gas will escape. So you want to make sure there's no creases at all in this. Now I've folded this incorrectly, but that's okay because it's just a demonstration of what you're supposed to do and how I mess up terribly with all these things. So basically, once you've done that, it should look like this. Now you can see where the holes are, and basically we just want to cover those holes up. I mean, it's with any piece of physics. I think most of you know about physics. If you have holes in a pipe, then it's not going to come out the end like you want it to. It's just going to start bursting out these holes, and at the end of the day, when the gas finally comes out, there will be no gas. So you don't want that. You want to make sure this is secure enough for the gas to go to the end. Like I said in the last video, you need the whole pipe to kind of fill up with gas first of all. So with these, even though it doesn't fully stop the gas, you need to make sure that the gas is full with, you need to make sure the pipe is full with gas. So like I said, like I recommended, putting your hand over the nozzle, which should be this end, putting it over like that and making sure that stops. So this has time to fill up, and then you take your hand off and quickly light it. Of course, I'm going to make a better one in the future, but this is just a quick, if, I don't know, you want to toast some s'mores or whatever. I don't recommend building this. I'm not showing you to build this, you know, to go in the street and light someone on fire. This is simply for fun. Like, I've just built it for fun. I've just built it to make fucking s'mores with, because I'm a crazy bastard and I love to make s'mores with fucking flamethrowers. So basically, once you've done that, more or less afterwards, it should start looking a lot like this. As you can see, no holes. Wow, amazing, Siege. How did you do that? Fucking duct tape. Just use some. It's easy. I mean, if you want to use something else to fill in the holes, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. You know, you might have your own way of creating something new, something better than me. This is just what I've created out of thin air with anything I had on hand. So fill up the holes with this. Make sure that's done. Next step with this, of course, is you want to put it on, but you want to make sure it's correctly. So you want to make sure that that nozzle there is fitted in the correct position for the gas to flow correctly from this into this. Now, of course, you don't need to use L'Oreal Paris. I mean, God, with this other flamethrower, I didn't use L'Oreal Paris. This doesn't matter. Just any aerosol will do. I'd recommend, if you're toasting s'mores, don't use bad aerosol that can poison things easily, because, you know, you don't want to eat a s'more and then the next day you're like, oh, I got toothache or I got gum disease because I ate some bad s'mores that were toasted from a flamethrower. So, yeah, you take some of this, just enough. It doesn't have to be as much as the other holes, but the first one just has to be enough to, oh crap, go over there correctly. Now, if you guys can see, I've tried my best to make sure that no gas can, again, come through this hole and appear out the back. So now, what you're going to want to do, very complicated and annoying, somehow get this into a position, like I put it through my leg, and just hold it here, get that down put, and then just try to fold this carefully inwards. Now, of course, that's not all it's going to take to make sure that your thingy is sealed correctly. Your gas is sealed correctly, but that's going to leave it in place for now. Of course, then you want to do is block off this area, make sure no gas can get out the back, and then eventually it should look like this baby right here. So now this took a lot of tape, I have to admit, but I made sure that all of that is sealed. Even if there's bumps like this, you have to be careful with these bumps. You have to make sure you put another layer of tape over that tightly to secure it. You need to make sure there's no bumps at all. You can't have any bumps. We don't like bumps. We like nice straight lines. Well, in fact, we don't like straight lines either. We don't want any bumps. No straight lines, no bumps. Just a clear, smooth surface, which is not what I've done with this last piece of tape. Now, under this, smooth. Very, very smooth. This was just some outlining I did to make sure everything was correctly. Now, the annoying part with this, be careful when you're holding it. that can break off. The tape isn't that strong. I mean, come on. Common sense. It's not fucking, I don't know, Phil Swift's tape. I saw a boat in half. It's gonna break if you pull it too hard. So that's why I'd recommend, you know, like a hospital walking stick, because you have this handle here. So you can hold it with that. And this is simply just a button. And it goes like, don't know if you guys can hear that. Hold on. Just like that. But of course, hands there, wait for the gas to fill up, kadoosh. And that's basically it, guys. That's all you need to know about how to fix this. Sorry I didn't show you the rest on this, but I don't have time, and you can figure it out in your own way. Anyway, guys, I will be making a Mark II. Don't worry. I still have crazy flamethrowers to make for you, because I still need to do some more amazing fucking marshmallow s'mores and stuff. But that is basically Mark 1.0 of how to do this lovely baby. Of course, you know, you could just be normal and get hairspray and a lighter. I mean, you don't need to put it in a pipe, but I guess it looks cool in a pipe. Yeah, guys, that's basically it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Although none of you probably like this, as basically made this for one person. But hey, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you guys all next time. Bye, see you.